You better be ready because we are going to dive into the story of one of football's most exciting young stars, Jamal Musiala. A player who dribbles like Messi, glides past defenders like prime Ronaldinho, and has the vision of a seasoned playmaker. But how did he get here? And is he really the next global superstar? Imagine this. You're a kid with raw talent, moving between countries, adapting to different styles of football, and making a huge decision that could define your entire career. That's exactly what Musiala went through. From the youth academies of England to dominating the Bundesliga, his journey is nothing short of spectacular. And today, we're breaking it all down: his childhood, his rise through the ranks, his breathtaking dribbling ability, and why so many football fans believe he's the German Messi. But before we get into it, let me ask you, do you think Musiala will be a future Ballon d'Or winner? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Now, let's get started. Musiala's early life and background. Jamal Musiala's story starts far from the bright lights of the Allianz Arena. He was born on February 26, 2003, in Stuttgart, Germany, to a Nigerian father and a German mother. From the very beginning, his life was a mix of cultures and influences, something that would later shape his footballing identity. At the age of 7, Musiala's journey took a pivotal turn when his family moved to England. This was a huge change, not just in lifestyle, but in football philosophy. He joined local youth teams in Southampton, where his raw talent and natural dribbling ability started to turn heads. But it wasn't long before a bigger club came calling, Chelsea FC. Chelsea's academy is known for producing top-tier talent, and Musiala quickly found himself training alongside some of England's brightest young prospects. However, while other kids were focused on physicality and pace, Musiala's game was different. His dribbling was smooth, his balance was unmatched, and his ability to glide past defenders with minimal effort reminded coaches of a certain Argentine legend. But here's where things get even more interesting. Despite excelling in England, Musiala still had his heart set on something greater. And that's when Bayern Munich entered the picture. What made him leave England? What convinced him to take a massive leap of faith and return to Germany? Well, let's talk about it next. Rise through youth academies. Leaving Chelsea was a gamble, but Musiala had a vision. Bayern Munich wasn't just offering him a place in their youth system, they were offering a real path to the first team. And for a young player with his ambition, that was an opportunity too good to pass up. In 2019, at just 16 years old, Musiala packed his bags and moved to Munich, Germany, to join Bayern's youth setup. The transition wasn't easy. The German system was more structured, tactical, and demanding compared to the high-tempo, physical football of England. But Musiala adapted fast. His football intelligence and technical brilliance allowed him to stand out almost immediately. It didn't take long before Hansi Flick, Bayern's then head coach, started paying attention. Musiala was dominating games at the U17 and U19 levels, displaying an uncanny ability to turn defenders inside out with his dribbles. His playing style? Deceptively quick, smooth on the ball, and able to change direction in an instant. All traits that made fans and pundits compare him to Messi. In 2020, at just 17 years old, Musiala made his Bundesliga debut, becoming Bayern's youngest ever player in the league. It was a historic moment, but he wasn't just there to make up numbers. He was ready to prove he belonged. And that's exactly what he did. In his second Bundesliga match, Musiala scored his first goal, making him the club's youngest ever goal scorer at just 17 years and 205 days old. The hype was real. But this was only the beginning. His performances were so electric that Bayern's senior squad couldn't ignore him anymore. Within months, he went from a youth prospect to a regular in Bayern's first team. So what made Musiala's transition to Bayern's first team so seamless? And why was he already being labeled the German Messi? Let's break it down next. Playing style and strengths. Jamal Musiala isn't your typical young talent. He plays with the composure and confidence of a seasoned pro. His playing style is a unique mix of flair, intelligence, and technical precision, making him one of the most exciting young players in the world today. Musiala's biggest weapon, his dribbling. He's got that rare ability to glide past defenders effortlessly, using quick touches and deceptive body movements. Unlike traditional wingers who rely on speed, Musiala beats defenders with agility, balance, and ball mastery. His dribbling style is often compared to Lionel Messi and Neymar. Smooth, unpredictable, and incredibly difficult to stop. He can slalom through tight defenses, break lines with ease, and create space even in the most crowded areas. Musiala isn't just a flashy dribbler. His football IQ is elite. He understands space like a veteran, making intelligent movements that disrupt defensive structures. Whether he's playing as a winger, attacking midfielder, or even a deeper playmaker, he always finds gaps to exploit. He's also developing into a creative passer, often providing the final ball in attacking plays. His ability to combine quick dribbles with precise passes makes him a serious threat in the final third. For a young player, Musiala's maturity and composure are remarkable. He's never intimidated by big moments, always looking confident on the ball. Whether it's a Champions League knockout match or a Bundesliga title decider, he delivers with calmness beyond his years. His hunger to improve is what makes him even more special. He's constantly working on his finishing, decision-making, and defensive contributions, proving he's not just a raw talent, but a player determined to reach the top. Weaknesses? While Musiala is already an elite dribbler and playmaker, there are still areas where he can improve. Finishing. He gets into great positions but needs to convert more of his chances. Physicality. He's not the strongest player, and against tough defenders, he can be out-muscled. Defensive work rate. While improving, he's not yet a complete two-way player. With Bayern Munich's world-class coaching and the right mentality, these weaknesses will likely become strengths over time. So, where does Musiala go from here? Can he become a Ballon d'Or winner? Let's talk about his future potential. Next. Future potential and career projections. At just 20 years old, Jamal Musiala has already achieved what most players dream of. He's a regular at Bayern Munich, a key player for the German national team, and one of the brightest young stars in world football. But what does the future hold? Can Musiala win the Ballon d'Or? Winning the Ballon d'Or is the ultimate individual prize in football, and while Musiala has the talent, it will take more than just skill to achieve it. To win it, he needs consistent world-class performances, being great in big matches year after year. Trophies, Champions League and Bundesliga dominance will boost his chances. More goals and assists. Ballon d'Or winners often have insane stats. If he continues to develop his finishing and goal contributions, there's no reason why he can't compete with the Mbappés, Bellinghams, and Vinicius Juniors of the world for the biggest individual prizes. His role in Germany's national team. Musiala is already the face of Germany's new generation. After choosing to represent Germany over England, he's become a crucial attacking playmaker for the national team. With Euro 2024 being held in Germany, this tournament could be his chance to become a global superstar on the international stage. Can he lead Germany back to the top of world football? Many believe he can. The next step at Bayern Munich. Right now, Musiala is one of Bayern's most exciting players. But what's next? Becoming Bayern's main playmaker. With aging stars like Müller, the club is building around him, increasing his goal tally. If he can become a 15 to 20 goals per season player, his status will skyrocket. Champions League dominance. If he leads Bayern to another UCL title, his legend status will be confirmed. With Bayern's world-class environment and his insane work ethic, there's no limit to how far he can go. If he stays injury-free and continues to improve his game, Musiala has everything needed to be one of the best players of his generation. His mix of technical brilliance, intelligence, and composure makes him a truly unique talent. So, what do you think? Can Musiala become a Ballon d'Or winner in the future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into his journey, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more amazing football content.